everybody, and welcome to episode 39 of the Tottenham Way with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we take on Manchester City as we enter the final 8 games of the Premier League season for us. Tonight, it is very much must win. Because we drew with Arsenal last time around, Dominic Solanke put us in front, but Ethan Nwaneri scored the equaliser. It was just a long punt down the field as well, which was very frustrating as we failed to beat Arsenal again. But the damage wasn't too bad in the end because Manchester City only drew in their previous game, but they do have a game in hand on us now, which means we need to win at the Etihad tonight. Newcastle are a point behind, but they have played a game more. Liverpool lost their last game, so have lost ground in the title race. They're on 57. Arsenal also on 57 with 3 draws on the bounce. Chelsea close to within a point behind them. They have 3 wins on the bounce. Manchester United got back to winning ways last time around, but European football is going to be up in the air for quite some time for them yet. Down at the bottom, where Burnley picked up a big win down at the bottom to move within a point of safety. They were the only one, apart from Norwich City, that won down the bottom last weekend. Norwich have played a game less as well, so they are in the driving seat to survive, and it's probably between those 5 now. Ipswich have started to pull away, but we concentrate on the top of the table. First against second. Can we win at the Etihad? Let's find out. As here are the 2 starting lineups as Donnarumma starts in goal for them. Nunez, Diaz, Ake, O'Reilly, Rodri, Silva, Reinders, Trincao, Rodrigo with Haaland leading the line for them. No Suzuki, of course, he is on loan from us and cannot play. No Phil Foden either. No Kylian Mbappe, not even on the bench tonight. Interesting stuff from Manchester City. As we start with Turbin in goal. Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Bard, Andreas, Bergvall, Xavi, Havertz, Kudus, with Solanke leading the line. Morgan Rogers not quite fit to go tonight, so we will see how we get on without him. Mohamed Kudus out on the left-hand side. Kai Havertz has proved his worth on the right-hand side. Can he do it at the Etihad? So 4-3-3 for Manchester City. 4-3-3 for us as well, but their options much greater than ours. Rasmus Højlund is back on the bench tonight because we are that short of numbers in attack, and we'll see how we get on. Might need all of them to come on, might need none of them to come on. Dominic Solanke might do the job all by himself. Let's find out how we get on in this one. And I've just noticed that the badges are now not working. Hooray! What is going on with this game? I fixed one problem. Inter Milan now says Inter Milan again. And now the badges are not working properly on the bleeding banner. Let's see how we get on. The shirts are okay. It's just the banners are not working. And I've got nothing to do with the banners, by the way. That's all in the game. They're all right on the screen. They just weren't right on the board. Another thing. They've brought out another hot fix. They brought out one major update on Monday, and they've already had to fix some of it. Hilarious. It's not going well, folks. Is Football Manager 27 going to be a thing? I hope so. But will it be its last iteration? Maybe. We will see. Solanke, are you on side, sir? Looks like you are. Will he get a shot away? The angle is very tight, so he's going to have to come back. Pedro Porro, who's got a couple of goals recently, fires that one into the side netting. The ball is with Rodri. Into Reinders. Xavi with a good challenge on halfway. And then gives it away again. But Cristian Romero picking it up. Bernardo Silva taking it away again. Very scrappy in the centre of the park. Like to see it, I guess. 2 teams battling it out at the top of the Premier League table. But Erling Haaland is in. And it's a good save from Turbin. Into Bernardo Silva. Back into Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Looking through for Reinders. Ball through to Haaland. He's on the inside. And to be fair to Mickey van der Ven, he got back. But he got in again. I don't like it. As Rodrigo has got the ball. To be fair to Manchester City, even without Mbappe, they have got some talent at the top of the pitch. We've just got to try and match it today. Kai Havertz giving them the run around at the moment. Will they send the ball into the box? They're trying to work an angle, you can see that. And they find Rangers in the penalty area. But it goes straight back out again. Into Rodri. Looking for an opening. Nunez has an opening, albeit a slight one, and it's wide. Dennis, if we don't win today, I would say that's probably us done in the title race, given Manchester City have a game in hand. Given we are the team right behind them at the moment, that probably rules out everybody else as well. Manchester City's title to lose, definitely from here. Bard is going to try and stop Trincao. Silva plays it into Nunez. Looks over the top. Rodrigo is in behind. You've got to go towards him. Good save in the end by Turbin. We are very much hanging in there at the moment. Haven't had a shot on target yet. Don't do well going to the Etihad. Noticed that in recent times. But hopefully it will change. But Manchester City come again. Kudus with Bard. Good challenge from Bard, but Manchester City still have the ball. Got to be another challenge going in. As he goes around the penalty area, Mickey van der Ven takes down Erling Haaland. That's how your man marks somebody. And John Brooks puts him in the book. And leaves Manchester City with a shot at goal right in the centre of it. And they are capable from this kind of range. Turbin has got to be on his toes. As the ball goes towards goal, the wall does its job. But Manchester City very much on top with half an hour gone. And Riley with the throw. We can't get out to him at the moment. I know what normally works against Manchester City. It's a question of whether it will work today. Pass it into space. That normally flummoxes them. And flummoxes me at the same time as Pedro Porro brings down Rodrigo. We're just being a little bit careless on the edge of our box at the moment. Stay on your feet isn't a thing. It's just on standard. There's no get stuck in. And Trincao has another chance from a different angle this time. Goes round the wall. No, it doesn't. It deflects off it again. 10 minutes before half-time. And believe me, half-time cannot come soon enough for us to get ourselves in, dust ourselves down, and then work out how we're going to win this. Because we have to. A draw is no good to us today. We've had too many of them recently. As we are stuttering towards the end of this Premier League season, it might all go in the Champions League basket. With Inter Milan to come, that is a big ask. But the ball goes to Trincao. Will he find a ball into the centre? Bard with a good challenge, but Nunez picks it up. Tries to go around the outside. Don't tell me you're going to end up with another one on the booking, because that's 3 out of 4. Just wants a word? Just wants a word this time. That'll do. That's fine. But Rodrigo has got it for Manchester City, trying to play a 1-2 with Reinders. Andreas is the man shaping him up. Can we stop the shot? I mean, he's opened up for him. And Trincao, good save from Turbin. Got to get to half-time, boys. Maybe a bit of encouragement might help to get there. But we survive. Do we survive to half-time? Will we get in front just before half-time? This would be a perfect time to score. Right on the bell. Ball into the penalty area. Much like the first half. Very disappointing set piece. But we do have another opportunity. Lucas Bevard driving towards goal. It's got to go across the front. It should have gone first time. Mohamed Kudus puts it in anyway. And we'll worry about it later. The old smash and grab has begun to happen. Manchester City have dominated the first half, but we lead right on half time. And it is very much against the run of play. But we take it. I thought we'd blown it. Dominic Solanke was open just to tap that ball in, but Mohamed Kudus takes his time, strokes it in the corner. Does it take a deflection? It certainly seems to go over Donnarumma. As Trincao has got the free kick. It's a bit deeper this time. Ball in towards the back stick, looking for a header, and it can't be reached by anybody, and that should be half time. And indeed it is. Manchester City 0, Tottenham 1. Exactly what we needed, albeit we have had to weather the storm. But we weathered it. Love the fact that they've not fixed the live score. It still thinks it's 0-0. And we're only on to 61 points because of it. Okay. So what we're going to do at half-time, we're going to take off Kai Havertz at half-time. And we're going to bring on Pat Matassar. at the break. Bear with. So Xavi will go out to the left. Kudus will go out to the right. Papsar can go into the middle of the park with Lucas Bergvall. And we're going to take off Pedro Porro and bring on Norton Cuffy at half-time. We'll leave Mickey van der Ven for now. Because so far, apart from letting Haaland get away a little bit, he has dealt with him pretty well. We are also going to move on to cautious. Means we'll play the long ball over the top. We'll look to get in behind Manchester City. And hopefully that should be enough to see us to the W. But we'll see what happens here. Christian Romero with a good challenge, although he did just leave it there. Perhaps he thought, shit, I better get back in to the defensive position. And Reinders has done so. Up against Papsar with him. Gives it back to him and then plays 1-2. And then he gets inside the penalty area, but Papsar comes back at him. Good. Well done. It's stressful, this management, Mark, let me tell you. When you're in striking distance of the league leaders, you have the lead at the Etihad. You just want to see the job through. And that is the aim of the game in the second half. Try and soak up the pressure and see what we can do. But Norton Cuffy might go into the book early doors in the second half, having come on for Pedro Porro. We might have to think about taking Lucas Bergvall off shortly, though. He is playing out of his skin at the moment, starting week in, week out, because he's playing that well when he does play. He is an integral part of this team, so I'm reluctant to take him out of it. But if he tires too much, we're going to lose the battle in the midfield as Bradley Barcola comes on. An unwanted man by Pep Guardiola. But obviously he needs him today as we reach the hour mark without too much to worry about in the second half. Other than that early chance, we have kept Manchester City at arm's length. The trouble is, if you continue to keep them at arm's length, they will eventually break the door down, as they have done here, with Christian Romero doing well to block it behind. I bring on Branthwaite to play in the back three. May do. It's something I'm weighing up in my mind at the moment. Let's see how this goes. First, Barcola looking for the back stick, and Andreas is the man that heads it away, and Rodri sends it well over the bar. Manchester City ringing the changes as well, trying to find a way through. But taking off Bernardo Silva is a bit of a gamble. Trying to drive inside to Lucas Bergvall. He's got to go. Oh, I thought it was going to go cross field, but Norton Cuffy keeps it in play and then runs straight into O'Reilly. But Mohamed Kudus picks it up inside the penalty area. Plays it across the front of goal. Dominic Solanke with the second. Bang, bang. 2 punches. Manchester City should be down and out, but they are Manchester City. They have won this title many times before, but they are in danger of having the gap closed to them down to 3. It's what we do at the Etihad. Tottenham Hotspur love playing at the Etihad. As the ball goes wide for Marmoush, will he keep it in play? Yes, he will. Ball into the penalty area. Not too concerned now about bringing on another defender. Maybe we just stay as we are, because it seems to be working, whatever we're doing. Marmoush with the ball towards the far post. Barcola picking it up. Just stand him up as the ball goes to the edge of the box. O'Reilly to Marmoush. Good save from Turbin. Would have seen it late. Marmoush with a good header as well. Ball into midfield to Papsar. In that engine room. Those two together in the engine room are working pretty well today, as Xavi has got the ball. Can he pick out a teammate? Will we pinch a third goal here? Mohamed Kudus drives it towards goal. Donnarumma with the save. And all of a sudden, Manchester City are wobbling, because they're going to have to push bodies forward to try and get themselves back in the game. They know that. And they are going to leave themselves open to the counter. They've left 2 up from this one. Barcola up against Norton Cuffy. Ball through for Haaland, and he's missed it. You would have put your house on him putting that in. But it just shows that Haaland is human after all. Right, Lucas Bergvall is going to come off at this point. Archie Gray is going to go on. And we're going to ask Andreas to go forward 1 to stick Archie back 1, if that makes sense. And then we are going to bring Jared Branthwaite on to the left-hand side, because Bard is having a bit of a shocking afternoon. As Turbin has the goal kick. Cautious approach. It's worked to a certain degree, I would say that, but they're being very standoffish, Manchester City. I mean, Branthwaite All right, the pass is not right, but look at the space he had to run into. But when you can kind of see it slipping away, at the top of the table particularly, you do start to panic. Not that Tottenham have been in that position that often. When we were in the title race with Leicester City, we weren't really in the title race because we were normally about 9 points behind. I think we got it down to 3 at one stage, but we always played second. So Leicester always had the advantage in that title race. I will always maintain that as well, that we were never really in that title race. It was Leicester's to lose, and they didn't lose it. Nunez picking up the ball inside the penalty area. Turbin, when he has been called upon today, has done very, very well as John Stones comes on for Rodri. I mean, it's going to be Dominic Solanke to go off, and we're going to bring on Strand Larsen for our final change of the evening, with 2 minutes plus added time to come. I think the 3 points are in the bag, folks. I'm going to go with 5. It might well be 6, but I'm going to go with 5 because Turbin is going to take all the time allowed. Romero's going to have the ball into Norton Cuffy, who hasn't had much problem today. Norton Cuffy's done well since he's come on. And Xavi, hopefully, will find a teammate with this ball. No, he's giving it away again. But never mind. Can't have everything, I guess. As Gray has got the ball. In towards Norton Cuffy. Looking over the top for Strand Larsen for 3-0. No, he drags it well wide. 4 added minutes to come. I was wrong. So if Manchester City are going to get anything, it will be a consolation. Hopefully, they're not going to get anything. And we can have a nice trip back to London with a win in our bag. Unless it all comes apart in stoppage time. Mamouche is through, but he's put it wide. And that about sums up Manchester City's day. When they have had chances, they've not taken them. When we have been exposed, we have defended it well, and the goalkeeper has done his job. And that's all you need to do on a day like today. It is a bit of a smash and grab, I will say it. And I am fully aware that that's how it looks, because that's what's happened today. Are we going to grab a third to really rub salt into the wound? Oh, it's a block, and it's towards Xavi. It's in the net for 3. Okay, I mean, it's going to help the goal difference if nothing else. But Manchester City have been done at the Etihad. It's all over. It's 3-0. Mohamed Kudus with the ball across the box. Andreas is unlucky. Xavi Simons can't miss. And I'm thinking about Manchester City getting one back. And they've conceded another one, which is unlike Manchester City. They've been absolutely hammered at home. Admittedly, they've done the hammering. We've just taken our chances when they come. We have been clinical in front of goal. And that is what you need to do in a title race. You need to beat the teams that are in and around you. And we have certainly done that tonight. I really hoped he was going to blow the full-time whistle there, but he hasn't. He's carried on. Damn you, John Brooks. I was wrapping it up really nicely. Barcola looks for a ball through. Christian Romero will pick it up. And that is full time. Manchester City 0. Tottenham Hotspur 3. An absolute railroading, you would think. But it has been a bit of a smash and grab. Look at the amount of shots the City had. 20. We had 7. We had 5 on target. 3 in the net. Even though the latest score still thinks it's 2-0. Fix your game, Sports Interactive. Please. Oh, thank God I haven't got to go through that anymore. Of doing the results and doing the table on a separate page. So here we are. We are the only game of the midweek round. So the 3-0 win for us does us the world of good. We move to within 3 points of Manchester City. That's a bit annoying that it's not all on one screen. Never mind, nothing has really happened down the bottom. It's all been up the top. Our 17th league win of the season moves us to within 3 points and striking distance of Man City. So we will face all manner of things in the next 4 games. We will take on Fulham. We will take on Wrexham. We will take on Inter Milan in the home leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. We will come back for a game with Everton as well before we face the trip to San Siro. Now, our record against Inter is not great in the Champions League. I am hoping we win the first leg and then we do the job in Italy. That is the plan. And then we've got Manchester United. We'll probably have an FA Cup semi-final maybe if we can beat Wrexham to chuck in there as well, as there is not much time left in this season. It's going to come thick and fast from here. Are you ready for the final push? I'll see you next time and we'll find out where we are. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.